Hey my Squidlings, it's Katie here, and I sound like a pubescent boy. Anyway, I am getting over a cold and I sound really bad. Oh, my voice is gonna be so crackly. I'm really sorry. So today we're going to be doing the cutest slash sexiest review of them all because my voice. Oh goodness. Okay, so seriously though, we're going to be doing a review on this blob. You may think it's a blob, but it is not. You see, when you open it up, it doesn't do anything. When you open it up, there are colored pencils in here and a paper that we can throw to the side. Yeah, we're gonna be doing and reviewing these. So, I was sent these free for review, and these, since I haven't told you what they are yet, these are the U.S. Art Supply watercolor pencils. There are 36 of them. They came with this canvas roll, and yeah, I'm really excited. I was not asked to do a video review, but I've been using them, and even though it doesn't look like it, I have been using them, and I really enjoy them, and I felt like I thought they were good enough for a review. Like I said, there are 36 of them, and I will get one of these out. So here is what they look like. They're just your standard pencil. They have a gold end, and then here's the pencil lead, and then on the barrel of the pencil it has a little brush, and it says water soluble, and then it says U.S. Art Supply. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that for the sole fact of my light. It is glary, but we can try. No, I don't think you're going to be able to see it. But if you can, that's cool too. So anyway, I do not have the original packaging. These pencils came in a separate package. It was a plastic container. It was pretty cheaply made, but you're supposed to store them in this canvas roll, which was also included in the package. If you are interested in purchasing these, I will leave a link down in the description below for you to check them out. It is an Amazon link because that's where you buy them from. And I think it's really cool. So they come with a variety of colors, and I'll kind of talk to you a little bit later about what I think about the individual color choices that they put in here. But for now, I want to show you the color swatches. They are all rolled up. It's the paper I threw aside earlier, and because I rolled them up in here, which I realize now was a very dumb move. I swatched these out a little bit ago. I don't feel like swatching them right now on camera. There was no point when I already had a swatch card. So, oh goodness, it's going to be bright. So, let's just zoom in. So we've got the yellows, the oranges, you can see the blues and greens down there. And then they've got a color that's really nice, I think, for a skin tone. And then, yeah, I don't know, I really like these colors. The blues are especially really pretty. But yeah, these colors are super soluble too. I have tried some other brands on this channel. If you watched my Art Alternatives watercolor pencil video, you will know that I am picky about my watercolor pencils, and these were a good deal. I think they are some of the most soluble pencils that I have tried. Now you will notice there are 3 swatches, and I forgot to explain that at first. So the first swatch is the pencil itself. So all these little thin lines, it's just the pencil, nothing more. The second swatch is some pencil on top, so where it's darker, and then water down on the bottom. And then these bottom ones are taking the pigment directly from the pencil with a brush and putting the pigment that is gotten from the pencil onto here. And honestly, I don't know if you'll be able to see some of these, but they liquefied very, very well. I thought it was amazing. Definitely better than some of the ones that I have previously used. I really enjoy them, and the cool thing is they come in a large set. So now let's talk about specifics. So this canvas roll is just a black, standard canvas roll, nothing special. It's got a strap so you can roll it up from this end. Oh, and it also has a couple other slots for you to store other things like pencils and stuff. And then you can buckle it around the other side to close it. I think it's really cool. It's very handy, especially if you want to take it on the go or for like plein air painting, which I think is really cool. So now I want to talk about color selection. So they give you a white, which I feel is the most useless pencil out of all of these colors. Yeah, it's not really usable for anything, maybe for layering later after it's dried. Then they give you some yellows, some oranges. They give you some oranges, a couple of reds, a variation of pinks, some purples, nice selections of blues and greens, browns and grays and black. Honestly, aside from the white pencil, I think this is a great color selection. As you saw here, it's pretty varied. There aren't really two colors that I think are identical. There are some that are similar, but I think they're great. Just my personal opinion, you know, you might think otherwise, but this is just what I think, and it's not because I was sent these. I forgot to say earlier, but I am not being paid or sponsored to make this video, and everything I say is my own opinion, so even if you don't agree with it, I'm just being honest. I'm speaking from what I think, you know. So anyway, I really want to do an illustration with these. I have done one in the past, but I want to do another one for you guys so you can see how these work, and of course I'm going to talk over it with my lovely sounding voice. Hopefully by the time I get to the voiceover, my voice will be a little bit more pleasant to listen to. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into that illustration I was talking about. So I hope to see you over there. Yay, I seem to be doing this voiceover with a little bit of a better voice. My voice isn't as crackly. It still is a little, but it's not too much. So I am just coloring this picture of a girl that I did a while back. Actually, it was a sketchbook picture that I really, really liked, so I decided to turn it to an illustration for you guys. So as you can see right now, I am coloring with the pencils, and I am laying down the pigment first and then going over it, and I absolutely love how these dilute. Sometimes if you don't dilute them completely, you can still see a little bit of the pencil underneath, but it adds like a texture that I really enjoy. So let's get down to what I like about these. So they dissolve easily with water, as I said a second ago, and here's a little close-up of that. The pigment is nice and vibrant, and it stays that way even when you use water with it. One thing I will not recommend is putting water down and then using the pencil unless you want the pencil strokes. I did that up here on the top left, and it did not look good because I could not smooth it back out. So just keep that in mind. You can also wet the tip of the pencil and get pigment that way. It comes in a nice range of colors. As far as I know, it only comes in this 36 set, but I think it's really nice. And for $15, it's relatively inexpensive for everything that you get, and the fact that these are liquefiable. I had a it's not really a pair. I had a set of colored pencils, watercolor colored pencils, that did not liquefy, and they were a lot more expensive. And this one comes with a canvas wrap. It's well suited for traveling because it comes with a canvas wrap, but you don't have to buy it with it. I will link both with and without the canvas wrap down in the description if you want to check that out. I feel like these would be absolutely great for beginners and intermediate users of the medium. Honestly, I think these are great. If you want to give them to a kid, cool. If you want to give them to somebody who's been using watercolor pencils for a while, I think they'd be great. The color matches the barrel. A lot of times you'll get a colored pencil, and whether it's watercolor or not, and it sometimes won't match, and it's really frustrating. From what I can tell, these do match pretty well. I mean, it's never 100%, but it's pretty darn close. And I want to go ahead and say at this point in the picture, she looks a lot like Queen Chrissy's character Queen, so I decided to try to make her hair a little bit more blue in the back. That was a complete accident, but yeah. Another thing about these is you can use them dry. I did quite a few times in this painting use them dry. I don't know, I just felt like the color pops a lot, and I think they're great. I honestly have no cons. I love these colored pencils and definitely will be using them more in the future. I really hope you guys enjoyed this speed paint. If you did, don't forget to like the video. Also, don't forget to become a cute little part of our Squid Pod if you haven't already, to keep updated on when I upload a new video. And don't forget you can follow me on my other social media. My Twitter and my Instagram are linked down in the description to keep up on like works in progress. And I'm currently doing an OC challenge that's not going to be filmed on YouTube. So if you want to check that out, just check the links in the description. And until next time, guys, toodaloo!